Assalamualaikum. Nota untuk ibu bapa atau penjaga Sekolah Rendah Pak Besar Sungai Kebun Subjek English tahun 2. Tontonkan video ini kepada anak BIS kita, kemudian selesaikan Home Learning Pack Week 17. Year 2 English Language, and our topic for this week is Conservation of Plants and Trees. Our learning objectives are to answer comprehension questions based on the topic and practice the vocabulary. The steps to success are read the passage, answer the blue hatch questions, read the words or sentences, and then match them with the correct pictures. Okay, class, for our first activity is on comprehension. Okay, class, this is our first passage, and the topic is why are trees important? You can read along with me. Why are trees important? Some animals live in the trees. Some animals eat fruit and leaves from the trees. Trees give us clean air. Trees give us wood to make paper and houses. Trees give us shade. Now, can we highlight some important details in the passage? Okay, there are some animals who live in the trees. And then what do they eat? They eat fruit and leaves. What do trees give us? They give us clean air, wood to make paper and houses, and also they give us shade. Now, can you have a look at page 1, the comprehension questions? Question number 1. Who lives in the trees? Who lives in the trees? Number 2. What do animals eat from the trees? What do animals eat from the trees? Number 3. What do trees give us? Now, let's move on to activity 2. Find the correct answers. Now, let's read along these words. These words are fruits. Now, let's start. Grape, grape, G-R-A-P-E, grape. Next one is papaya, papaya, P-A-P-A-Y-A, papaya. The next fruit is durian, D-U-R-I-A-N, durian. The next one is orange, O-R-A-N-G-E, orange. Next, apple, A-P-P-L-E, apple. Watermelon, W-A-T-E-R-M-E-L-O-N, watermelon. Banana, B-A-N-A-N-A, banana. Coconut, C-O-C-O-N-U-T, coconut. The next fruit is strawberry, S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y, Strawberry. Strawberry. Next is kiwi. 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 The next one is pineapple. 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 And the last fruit is rambutan. 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 Now let's move on to animals. The first animal is snake. 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 Next one is parrot. 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 Next is zebra. 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 Next one is monkey. 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 Now, the next animal is rhinoceros. 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 The next one is lion. 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 The next animal is tiger. 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 The next animal is koala. 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 Next animal is giraffe. 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 What is this? It is a crocodile. 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 And the last animal is elephant. 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 Now, your task is to look at the pictures and write the correct answers on page 2. For example, the first fruit is grape. And the first animal is rhinoceros. Now, let's move on to activity 3 on reading. This is our second passage. Please read along with me. Plant a tree. You two are going to learn how to plant a tree. When we cut down trees, it is important to replant new trees. The man is telling them what they are going to do. First, you are going to dig a small hole with a hoe. Next, you are going to put the new tree in the hole. Then, you are going to fill the hole with soil. Finally, you are going to water it. Now, let's highlight some important details in the passage. What are you two going to do? They are going to learn how to plant a tree. Now, what is the man telling them to do? What is the first thing? The first thing, they need to dig a small hole with a hoe. This is a hole. After that, they're going to put the new tree in the hole. And then they're going to fill the hole with soil. And finally, they are going to water it. Now, for activity 4, you are going to sequence some sentences. How to plant a tree on page 3. Look at the pictures and write down the correct answers based on the events. Now, let's read the sentences first. Then you are going to fill the hole with soil. First, you are going to dig a small hole with a hole. Next, you are going to put the new tree in the hole. Finally, you are going to water it. So please pay attention on these words. Then, first, next, finally, and write these sentences based on the correct pictures. Now, let's move on to activity 5, to label a tree. Now, let's read the words. Leaves, leaves. Branches, branches. Trunk, trunk. Trunk is the bark and the inner wood of a tree. And lastly is roots, roots. Now it's your turn to label the trees correctly on page 4. This is our last activity, activity 6 on crosswords. Read the sentences and then fill in the crosswords with the correct word on page 4. These are the answers. And then, for example, for the first question, number 1, animals live in trees. So the answer is some. S-O-M-E. Thank you, class. I hope you enjoy today's lesson.